guys, Take the What Tea here, and I'm going to start making videos. Normally, I swear I'll do it this time. I swear. But today I'm going to be doing an updated iPhone collection because I've gotten so many phones, like maybe over like 50 since I haven't been posting for like, you know, a couple months or like a couple weeks. But yeah, let's get straight into the video. So we're going to go from least to greatest, or like, you know, first iPhone to latest iPhone that I have. So first is this iPhone 2G, mint condition, 8 gigabytes. The battery is slowly killing itself. Oh, it even has charge, what? Okay, that's rare, but it's literally mint condition. It hasn't been dropped once on its sides, and it looks like, oh, actually, yes it has. It's been dropped there. It's hard to see. There you go. But it has no scratches or anything. I guess it's just been dropped one time, but I keep it in this protective case, and I don't really ever use it, but I just keep it for the collection. And it's mint condition, so that's really cool. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it turns on. Okay, well, I conveniently said Thanos and it turned on. So as you can see, it's on iOS 3.1.3. The brightness is, it's very bright. Sorry that annoys you guys. But here's settings, and I can show you 3.1.3. Not bad. And the touchscreen fully works, and there's no LCD issues, but yeah. 8 gigabytes, 3.1.3. It's the most common model, sadly, but it's in a very good condition, so I'm not choosing, like, that's really good. So let's get on to my second oldest iPhone. So here's an iPhone 3G that has a non-working SIM card slot. I'll probably activate it sometime later. It's 16 gigabytes. I got it for like $7 off of eBay because I never found a 3G. Just kept finding 3GSs. This one does work, but I think it's dead right now. I haven't charged it for a long time, but it does work. And it just needs to be activated, and it will work fine. I'll probably downgrade it to maybe like iOS 3. I think that's what you can go on, 3. I don't know. You can downgrade it to like some iOS version that I'm not sure of right now. Oh no, I think that's 3GS, never mind. But yeah, let's get on to my iPhone 4s. 3GSs, actually. Okay, here's a 3GS. I thought I had another one that wasn't cracked. I'm not sure. It's probably lost somewhere. Well, no, I mean, it's probably in my room somewhere. I don't know. But here it is. I got a case for Goodwill. I got a case for it at Goodwill. It's in pretty good condition on the back. And it's not cracked, and it works fine. It's, I believe, yeah, 8 gigabytes. I used to have a 16 gigabyte one, but I tried to take it apart to fix another one, and the screen broke. Or screen connector and the motherboard broke, and then I later broke the screen too. I don't know how. I'm just bad at fixing the 3GSs. So yeah, let's get on to my iPhone 4s. All of these. I have all of these 4s. So yeah, I guess let's just get on from the ones at the top. There's this is a 16 gigabyte iPhone 4. I've never really used it. It works fine. It's just cracked in the bottom right corner. No iCloud either. This is an iPhone 4 I got off of eBay for $10, not working, and I didn't even need to fix it, it just started working. So this is an 8 gigabyte model with an aftermarket screen. And here is another 4 that I just recently restored with an iCloud lock board. It's on iOS 6.1.3, it's 16 gigabytes. So yeah, that's cool. It's mint condition now too. It used to have a bad power button smash screen. This is an iPhone 4, 32 gigabytes and 6.1.3. By the way, the back is not cracked, that's the case. The only crack there is that little one right there, but this is the case right there. Then here's another smashed 4, which I'll probably replace with another 4 in this pile. This one, probably replace the screen on that. I'll probably do that later tonight, actually. And here's the 4, it's iCloud locked. I'll probably replace the screen on that one. And then here is my, oh wait, no, this is the iOS 6.1.3 one. Yeah, this is the iOS 6.1.3 one. The other one is my old 4, which was my first working 4 that I ever got. Yeah. This one is actually on iOS 7. It's jailbroken, 16 gigabytes. And this is the one I restored. It's in mint condition now. I could show you the back too. It's also not cracked. But yeah, this is on 6.1.3, 16 gigabytes. So yeah, let's get on to my 4Ss now. Okay, I used to have more 4Ss, but they were iCloud locked. But these are my only 2 non-iCloud locked ones. So here is a white, oh, this one's still on. Oh dang. This is a white iPhone 4S that is has an iCloud account on it, but I erased everything. Well, I didn't, in fact, I did reset it, but I took all the photos off manually, and I just got everything and made it look factory, so now it looks like when you just set it up, and there's nothing on it just besides their iCloud, then I just have some apps. But it does work fine, besides the power button. I recently did a board swap with it too, along with the screen. Power button still doesn't work. I don't know, maybe it's a motherboard issue, but yeah, it still doesn't work even with a known working power button. Maybe I messed something up. Doesn't matter, I have the freaking assistive touch. And then the other one is on iOS 6.1.3, I believe. It shouldn't be charged by now. Yeah, it's not. And it's mint condition besides this home button. I just got it like this. It's just gone. I don't know how that happened, but I'll probably board swap with the screen. Also works fine. It has a little case, 16 gigabytes. Also, I believe this one is 8 gigabytes? No, I think it's 16. I don't know. I'll check. Probably 8, actually. Also, it has a weird LCD issue now. I don't remember that being there before, but I don't really care. Oh, it's 32. Oh, yes, this is 32 gigabytes. So this is actually my best best gigabyte capacity for us. So let's get on to all of my 5s now. I currently have 3 5s. I would have had 5 iPhone 5s, but I sold them. So this is one I got off of Mercari, 64 gigabytes. It just needed a new battery, and I got it for $6 free shipping. It came with a case as well, but the case is all messed up. It's in decent condition. The screen isn't cracked, but it's really scratched. Well, it's not really scratched, it's just scratched. Also, the battery's weird. The battery doesn't last that long. Oh no, it didn't need a new battery. It needed cleaning of the charging port. But yeah. This is my first good iPhone find that I got from Target. It also works fine. It is not on iOS 8 as it would seem. It's on iOS 10. But it's good condition. Not iCloud locked on my iCloud. Same with the 64 gigabyte one. I actually got them to remove the iCloud on that one. It's white but has a black screen with the screen protector. And it's on Sprint. I'll try and get it unlocked someday, I guess. But it has a screen protector because I got the screen replaced when I was too scared to fix my own phones. But yeah, I'll probably do a board swap and just put in a new casing. Well, not a board swap. I'll probably just take off the board and put in a new white casing and then have it all nice. And also the volume down button doesn't work and it's bent. And it's bent right where the volume down button is, so that's why it doesn't work, I guess. Then I have this absolute mint condition iOS 5, or sorry, not iOS 5, wow. iOS 7.0.2, yeah, 7.0.2, iPhone 5. The power button is faulty. Oh, it's still on, so I can show you. Yeah, I found another iOS 7 iPhone 5 just a while ago. I think it was like 2 to 3 days ago. I can show you it's on, yeah, 7.0.2, it's 16 gigabytes, and it works fine. It's absolutely mint condition. It hasn't been dropped one time. For real this time, like I actually checked. It's a tad bit scratched on the top. It's only the top because it's been in a case. But the sides are fine besides this. This is just like this can come off. I just haven't bothered to wash it yet. But yeah. The battery's not very good, as every iPhone 5 I've ever had is. But yeah, it works fine, besides the power button, which I can just always do this. Use assistive touch. So let's get on to my 5S's. Oh, there actually, I forgot about 5Cs. I have a blue 16 gigabyte 5C. By the way, all of these are 16 gigabytes. I've never had an 8 gigabyte 5C, surprisingly, that had no iCloud. So this works fine, it's just cracked. I also found this when I wasn't uploading. I don't think it's charged. It's on 10.3.2 or 10.2 point something. I don't know. Probably 3. This is on iOS 8 and wasn't downgraded, actually. It was just on that. But it was actually on a downgradable version of iOS 8, though. But it works fine. Oh, it's even charged. Wow. Battery in this thing is really good. I haven't charged this in months. So, yeah. It has an aftermarket screen, but I think it's just a refurbished screen with a new glass layer on top of it. Only issue is the home button doesn't work. Not quite sure why. But the phone works perfectly fine, 16 gigabytes, and it's absolute mint condition. I need to use it more. And then this is Sebastian Riley's. His name used to be I Love iOS, if that rings a bell. But this is his 5C. I got in a trade with Jake Carroll, which I sadly never made a video on with Jake Carroll, which was pretty annoying because that was also in the time of not uploading. But yeah, it should work fine. It's water damage, but it does work. I'm just going to need to find a screen for it someday. So, yeah, it's also 16 gigabytes, I believe, and it might have his iCloud on it, but I could just easily get him to remove it. Now, actually, onto my 5S's. Okay, so, these are all my 5S's. I have 4. I would have had more, but of course I sold some and traded some. Or I'm going to trade some. So, this is my mint condition iOS 11. Oh, this is still on. iOS 11.2.5 iPhone 5S. I refurbished it myself. It's in mint condition, besides I think it was... No, it's just scratched. It's scratched because it had a case on its whole life. It's scratched where the case, wouldn't be, as in the charging port and some other areas. It's a tad bit bent. It's weird, but it's like absolute mint condition. Also has a weird fading area where the Apple logo would have shown on the case, but it wasn't recycled with the case. Has working Touch ID. I don't know if I can show you that. Wait, let me put in my passcode. I don't even know if I probably showed you my passcode anyways in this video. Let me see. Yeah, okay, there you go. I can show you Touch ID works. It's on iOS 11.2.5. It's unlocked, and it came from the UK, surprisingly. And here we go. Go away, bad. And, yeah, iPhone, stop it. 11.2.5, it was recently used on T-Mobile, so I tried to use it as a main, and battery's not too good, so yeah. This one just needs a new battery and a screen, and I have a screen for it, so that's fine. It just needs a new battery. It is water damaged, but it just needs a new screen. I mean, new battery. Needs a new battery. I tried to do a charging port swap and it still didn't help, so I'm just going to leave that charging port in and it still works too. But I need a battery for it. And it should work. It's 16 gigabytes, no iCloud, and it's gold, but it's really fading. And it's also extremely soft. Like, extremely soft. Not sure why. Then here's another one I just found recently that is also pretty much mint condition. Besides, like, little tiny things right there. That's not even... No, that's just dirt. Yeah, this is also absolute mint condition. I don't think it's ever been dropped. It used to have working Touch ID, but I broke it. It's the first time I've ever broken Touch ID with swapping screens. It used to have a mint white screen too, but it was all messed up and had lines. So I put in this screen. Did it die already? Oh, it died. Okay, well, it's on iOS 9.3.2, and it works fine, 16 gigabytes. I'll probably get it unlocked. I'm not sure what state it's at right now. It's probably on AT&T, but yeah. Then I have this iOS 8.3.2 5S. I'm not sure. It's gold, and it actually looks gold besides the other one I have, and it's in this case. Yeah, it looks gold in person, alright? But yeah, it works fine. 16 gigabytes, and it's unlocked too. Let's see if it has... This thing still has power, wow. Yeah, this is also unlocked too. So yeah, let's get on to my iPhone 6s now. Okay, these are my 6s. This one has my iCloud on it, and it also works fine. They're all so bright. It works fine, but it has a bad power button. I got this in the trade from Jake Carroll, and I put a new screen on it. But apparently the power button worked for him, and it worked for me, like, for a couple minutes, and it just stopped working. And that has never worked again. I even opened the phone to try and fix it, but it doesn't work. It's weird. But yeah, I put on a new screen because his was all smashed, but it worked though. But this one's just water damage and it's black screen. But Touch ID also doesn't work. And it has Wi-Fi issues. Oh, and also battery health. Let me show you this. 58% battery health. It dies extremely fast, so it needs a new battery. And the Wi-Fi has issues sometimes, but that's not a big issue. But it's absolute mint condition on the back. I mean, it's pretty close to mint, I'll say that. It has some scuffs and scratches in little places, but it's not bent, and it's in surprisingly good condition for an iPhone 6. But yeah, no Touch ID, which is sad, but it's on iOS 11.4, but it works fine. So yeah. Then I have this 6 Plus on iOS 10.3.3. It needs an actual working screen. I got this on Mercari, an aftermarket screen, but it was trash. And it has touchscreen issues, and they wouldn't give me a refund because I'd have to ship it out, and I just didn't want to go through that deal. And yeah, it works fine. It has some administrator thing on it, which I don't know how to get off. I'll probably go to Apple and get them to take it off. But it has no iCloud on it, so that's fine. And it was bent, but I bent it back. It's a tad bit bent. It looks way less bent in person. And this was really bent, and now it's fine. But I don't think it has a charge right now. No, it does not. The battery's really bad on this too, by the way. But yeah, it has working Touch ID, but the screen has no Touch ID freaking thing to plug it into, so currently the home button doesn't work either. Just like sinks in because there's nothing to put it into. But yeah, everything works on it. I think the back camera and flash don't work actually. But yeah, it was water damaged, but I just need to clean the charging port and it works fine. So yeah, let's get on to my 6Ss now. Okay, so here is a 128GB 6S I got off from Mercari for $51. The only issue is it needs a new screen, as this one does not work, and it works, at least most of the time it did. It would, you could hear you putting in the passcode because the digitizer worked, but yeah. But the LCD does not, and it's a cheap aftermarket one, and also, I do not think it has working Touch ID because this home button definitely does not feel, it feels all plasticky, I'll say that. So this probably does not have working Touch ID. It was also water damaged, but this screen is terrible aftermarket one, so the screen should work, and there's no corrosion on it. But this does turn on. It's 128GB, no iCloud, and I recently just got a screen for it. So now let's get on to my 6S Plus, which I have right here. It's on iOS 10.3.2. Yeah, 10.3.2. It's dead right now. Has my iCloud on it. It's 128GB. I got it from the Target bin, and it had no iCloud. Well, I mean, it had iCloud, but Find My iPhone was off, so that was good. So I just removed the iCloud, and it worked fine. And I put this OtterBox case on, and we got the battery replaced at Staples, and I don't use this. I don't know. I need to use it more. But yeah, it's pretty good. It works fine, and it's the biggest capacity iPhone 6S you can get. And now let's move on to my iPhone SEs. So I have two iPhone SEs. So they're both rose gold, and this one's 32GB and this one's 16. So this is one of the older original iPhone SEs because it's 16GB. And let me just turn down the brightness here. I had to change the LCD, or the screen, because I also got this from Jake Carroll. It was water damage and wouldn't turn on, but he said he got it turning on. When he got it turned on, but the charging port didn't work, so I replaced the charging port, and I replaced the screen. The screen is mint condition now, and I got this on a 4 parts 5S that somebody threw away, but the screen works now. Has working Touch ID, and it's on iOS 11.4, and the battery health is pretty good. It's only at 89%, or it's at 89% battery health, I think. So let me show you that. Alright, I think I gotta go to battery. Wait, where the heck is it here? Battery health beta. Oh, 87%. But yeah, it works fine. Has a little bit of LCD damage on the bottom, but I don't really care. Better than having a cracked bad touchscreen thing, but it's in pretty good condition. It has been dropped, but I put it in this nice case, and it works fine. Then I have this one, which is absolutely smashed. My friend found it on the ground at school. Their friends just smashed it to pieces, and I figured out why. I put on a screen that was disabled. I'm not sure if the screen was just spazzing out as they were smashing it and just putting random passcodes, or if they just didn't know the passcode to it and forgot, so they smashed it. It has an iCloud on it, so it's not worth fixing, but it does come with the battery and charging port, which I use a lot. I'm going to need the battery and the charging port for other things, but yeah. Maybe someday I'll put it in this SE if this battery goes bad. But yeah, it also works fine, but it's iCloud locked. So yeah, let's get on to my only iPhone 7. Okay, this is my only iPhone 7, and they said they removed the iCloud, but the IMEI and the IMEI and the SIM card tray says it's if I'm my iPhone on, so I'm not sure if it's different SIM tray or not, or something. It does not turn on as of right now, but it is gold, and it is 32 gigabytes. It doesn't do anything with the screen on it either. This is a $50 Amazon screen, or like $40 Amazon aftermarket screen. I'm hoping it's refurbished. Maybe I'll use this someday when I find an iPhone 7, which I know I will, or on Mercari. But yeah, it's all dinged up on the back. I have no idea how, and it looks like someone smashed it. I'm not sure why. And it's in pretty good condition on the inside too, and it's not water damaged. So I don't know why it's not turning on. It's probably just the charging port, because it's kind of like that. Wait. I swear I just felt it vibrate. Wait. Okay, that doesn't even appear in iTunes, so I probably didn't. But yeah. I'm not sure if iCloud is on or off right now, since it doesn't turn on, and the SIM card tray could be replaced, but I'm not sure. So yeah, that was my entire Apple iPhone collection. As of now, I may have missed some or put some in different areas. After this video, I'm going to be fixing that smashed 4 with a new screen. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.